talk for 3 weeks straight. Never met in person, kept her struggling the day. She sent me a podcast recommendations instead. I sent her mine back, that's intimacy now, I guess. My boys all listen to the same 3 dudes, telling us how women think, what we should conclude. 4 hours every week and someone else's take on why we're all alone and who's to blame for the A. She's got a group chat, breaking down my text, analyzing punctuation. What does okay mean next? They're telling her I'm toxic from a screenshot and a vibe. Never met me once, but they're deciding if I'm right. That's rolling through the mind, it's feel at 2 a.m. again. Someone's selling courses on how to talk to women like they're a different species with a manual to decode. Where did conversation become something to be tables now? Same restaurant, different crowds. Everyone's got theories, nobody's got proof. Everyone's got takes, nobody's got truth. We replace each other with voices in our ears. Podcasters know our problem better than our peers. This is what loneliness sounds like in stereo. Talking, got nowhere to go. The last time someone touched me was a handshake at work. The last real conversation didn't end in going berserk over politics or pronouns or whose fault it all became. We can't even sit in silence without assigning blame. She's listening to women tell a men are all the same. I'm listening to men explain why women are to blame. We're both right and both wrong and both alone at night with our headphones on, convinced we're in the right. Dating apps to job interviews for positions no one wants. Send your resume of trauma, list your triggers up front. Swipe through 50 people while you're sitting on the train. Never look up once to see who's feeling the same pain. My therapist told me I have intimacy issues. I said, doesn't everybody? While reaching for the tissue, she said, when's the last time you were vulnerable with someone real? I laughed and said, I tweet about my feelings, does that dig? We're a generation raised on screens, so connection happens in between the pixels and the profiles and the posts. Now we're wondering why we're hosting ghosts. Men and women fighting separate wars, both convinced the other side's the cause. While loneliness is feasting at the table, we keep missing while we're busy being stay cool. So here we sit at separate tables, reading separate fables about who did what and where it met, about the intimacy we never had. Podcasters in our ears, like priests, absolving us and feeding us the feast of reasons why we're right to be alone, while our hands forget what touch has known. This is what it sounds like when connection dies. Not a scream, just time between the lies. We tell ourselves about why we're fine, sitting at separate tables one more time.